Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? This is your boy, Big Randy, at Big Randy, Real Man Talk. This is your boy, at Big Randy, Real Man Talk. First and foremost, before I get into today's video, I want to give a shout out to everybody who subscribed to the channel. Everybody that took the time to view the content. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you. Uh, First and foremost, I want to say this before I get started to today's video. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'll be back doing my videos at least 2 or 3 times a day. Like I said, I've been very busy, but now I'm fixed to come back, and I'm gonna come back better than ever. Right now, what I'm doing now is I'm trying to put more money into my podcast so I can get a little bit up there. So what I'm doing now is I'm still doing it the same way I've been doing it, but I am gonna have a change. I got some new things coming. Y'all gonna enjoy it. But sit back. Today's video is this. In a relationship or marriage, who gains more, a woman or a man? In relationships today, who gains more in a marriage, a woman or a man? Interesting. Let's talk about this shit. I feel like that a woman is gonna always gain more in a relationship, or if not a relationship, a marriage. I always believe that. I always believe the person that has the money is going to be the one that benefits more in a relationship. Majority of the time, it be the men that have money. But I noticed something that I seen on Facebook. I see Mary J. Blige. She's mad because she has to pay her husband spousal support. She's feeling like, oh, why do I have to pay him, lady? But Mary, if the shoe's on the other foot, he would have to pay you. So I don't understand your logic in that. You see, a lot of things about some of the women, it's like they don't like these things to be done to them that they do to men. Let me get into a deeper context about what I'm saying. You know, I heard a lady on the internet say today that, what do a man reciprocate from a woman that she doesn't get back in return? And you know what I'm saying? She said sex, which I knew that was going to be the first thing that came to her mind. But I want for all you ladies out there to understand that with sex, y'all are basically exchanging orgasms. It's not like that you're just giving him sex and you're not getting what you want. Some of y'all might not, but most of y'all are. You know what I'm saying? It's a give and take thing. So I really don't understand why women try to use sex. Then she said, I cook and I clean. I have to look at it because a lot of you women cannot cook. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all don't know how to cook, don't know how to season food, don't know how to make food. And you want these men to be everything that you want them to be. But in the end, all he get is some pussy that's been fucked on and some of your tasteless ass meals. We got to understand, ladies, you're not all of that. You know what I'm saying? You're special, but you're not all of that. So I wish that y'all would take the time to understand that, you always say that y'all the prize. Y'all both are the prize, man. It's not a one-sided thing. Both of y'all are the prize. You know what I'm saying? When a man meets a woman, yes, the first thing he notices about her is her beauty. He wants to take her out. He wants to court her. But that don't mean that he's supposed to be taking you shopping, paying your bills, and doing all this other nonsense. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always tell y'all need to understand and level set y'all self. Ain't none of you women out there virgins. If you was a virgin, that would be something for a man to look forward to. But it's been sex that's been already been used on already. So, man, we have to understand that it's not always about y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you find a good man that takes care of you and love you, that's a good thing. But don't try to take everything for the man that he got, that he worked hard for. I'm sitting up here looking at Steph Curry's wife. She looked like she's going to divorce him eventually because he wasn't smart enough to sign a prenuptial. It's going to cost him a lot of money to get rid of that woman. You know what I'm saying? And she's gonna be financially set for the rest of her days and ain't never shot a 3-pointer a day in her life. But these women will constantly tell you that, you know what I'm saying? That the men benefit more from them being married. When you have kids with a woman, it's 90% of the time that she's going to get custody. You're going to get visitation rights. You might get a limited custody, but you're not going to get custody. You're going to have to pay child support. You're going to have to pay spousal support. And all of this go on basically until the day she probably decides to marry again, which Molly never, because she's going to keep that money rolling in. So the point that I'm saying is, in my opinion, in my extension opinion, is that women benefit more from these marriages than the men do. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, the woman will get half of your stuff and send the brothers in financial destitute, leaving them with absolutely nothing. Look at Scottie Pippen. His wife ain't never shot a basketball, ain't never played no defense, grabbed no rebound or nothing. She just had his kids. And by her having his kids, she got a nice piece of his pension. Almost 60% of his pension. So you gotta look. He only gonna get to live off 40% of his hard work that he earned his whole life building. He has to give up 60% of that. Now, fellas, think about this. Think about it. You've worked all your life. Just imagine that you have to give up 60% of what you worked for to a woman. It's crazy. But women will tell you, man, the men are benefiting more in marriage. That is a bold-faced lie. You ladies benefit more than we do in a marriage. You just do. And you know you do. And the fact of the matter that women will use this sex thing, your sex is not all of that, ladies. Let me explain another thing to you. You can walk outside and accidentally get some sex. It's just that easy. It's really just that easy. All it is at the end of the day is an orgasm. That's all it is. That's all a brother wants. So basically, I feel like that a woman benefits more from the marriage. I think that a lot of our brothers should need to really, really pay attention to the women that they're dealing with before they actually marry. See if she's genuine, see if she has a good heart, see if she truly loves you. You know what I'm saying? And then you make that decision. But for the time being, always remember, a woman can always be loyal to her own cause and not be loyal to you. Now it's time for me to do my final thought take. Basically, what I'm saying is, ladies, get the men, the brothers, more respect. You know what I'm saying? If you're married to a man, don't take the man to the cleaners. You did love him once. I'm pretty sure you did eventually, or one time, or however, you loved him once. Be a little bit more lenient and be like, okay, I don't need to take everything he got. I need to make sure my kids are provided for and all of that. And I'm pretty sure that man will make sure that that happens. But I done learned a lot from seeing all this stuff on the internet about women learning how to you get sex from men, and the men, y'all are stupid too because y'all are not using protection with these women, and then it costs you money. It costs you money when you could have just scrapped up and not have to worry about it. The women have turned this pregnancy thing into a business. You got women asking for $35,000, $40,000 a month just for one child. Damn it, you're not even his wife, man. You asking for $30,000. What the hell do you want to buy your child for $30,000 a month? So the man's supposed to just take care of you and the child? We need to rewrite history, man. It's just not right. It's just not right. So brothers, I'm gonna tell you this: protect your bag at all costs. If you feel like she doesn't want to sign a prenup, you know what I'm saying? Don't get married, man. If you really like this woman, continue to be her boyfriend, if that's what you want to do. But do not deal with no woman and you haven't signed no prenup, man, to protect your assets and protect the things that you the days that you spent your whole life building. This is Big Randy coming at you. Peace and love to you. I'm out. Peace.